Your new book, Killing the Rising Sun, which we have up on the screen now. It looks at a very pivotal moment in history, a very dramatic moment towards the end of World War II.
This is an important book, particularly now. We just discussed with a lot of people bad-mouthing America and, a lot of disrespect to the country. Americans need to know how much individual American Marines and soldiers and sailors sacrificed to free millions and millions of people in the Far East and Europe. And the sacrifices were unbelievable. And the decisions that Harry Truman had to make by dropping the atom bomb and what happened there, and we put you right on the ground when that bomb drops in Hiroshima. You're right there. And, the book has sold about 130,000 copies in 2 days, which is unbelievable in this day and age. And when you read the book, and I tell people, don't buy it if violence upsets you, because it is a violent book. But you will come away with a brand new respect for your country. In fact, I sent the book to Colin Kaepernick, so maybe the guy will wise up a little bit.
It's gotten great reviews, and it looks like a stunning reflection on that story, which is, as you say, just such an important, it's such a different time when you think back to that. And one of the questions that people have about Donald Trump is he ready for the job? And you point out Harry Truman was thrust into that job after Roosevelt died in office. And he was faced with the decisions that presidents are faced with. And I think some of the questions they're going to get in these debates, Bill, are going to try to open up, or they should, whether or not Donald Trump is ready for the office, ready for those kind of decisions. And the same question should go to Hillary Clinton. Well,
nobody knows whether they're ready or not. But Harry Truman, FDR disrespected him to the point where he treated him like a clerk. I mean, Truman wasn't briefed. He didn't get any access with the president. They never spoke. And all of a sudden, FDR dies in a room with his mistress in Georgia. And Truman's summoned to the White House, and Eleanor Roosevelt looks him in the eye and says, "It's your problem now." And it was a problem. I mean, they had defeated Hitler, but the Japanese were not going to surrender. And Truman had to make all of these very, very vital decisions about Japan and Stalin and Russia with very little experience. And he rose. And we tell you the pressure on him and what he had to do. Eisenhower didn't want to drop the atom bomb. Dwight Eisenhower, the commander in Europe, didn't want to drop it. I didn't even know that before I started researching this book. So it's a stunning thing. It does apply today. But you never know when people get into the Oval Office how they're going to perform.
Yeah. And Truman